phone is constantly blowing up, bro. Constantly blowing up. But I'm gonna rewind it and tell y'all what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. First of all, this is what I want to say. A lot of y'all don't like P for no reason. You know what I'm saying? For what it breaks down to, shout out to Angry Fan. I think he's got one of the best interviews this year. And for the most part, I think he's been putting on. So we got to say that. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's keeping it lit. All the different interviews. This is one interview that I think was lit. I'm going to run this back. You know what I'm saying? He interviewed P from the URL. And P got a chance to give if anybody want to smoke with him, he allowed Angry Fan to do an interview and bring them on a platform to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is on that. And one of the people was Brooklyn Carter. And Brooklyn Carter was saying he's got a lot of problems with P. And when it came down to it, a lot of the problems that Brooklyn Carter believes that he had with P are not even valid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I ain't saying P all the way right, and I ain't saying he all the way wrong. All I'm saying is this is an instance, and it's kind of leading into something else. Brooklyn Carter's mad because he feels like he's been, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about something bigger than this. Brooklyn Carter's mad because he believes that he's in a situation to where he's battling and he's not getting looks. He's mad at P like, yo, like you're not even like giving me looks or giving me like, you know, people that I want to battle. And P told him, like he didn't want to say it live, but he was just like, I've asked all these people to battle you and don't nobody want to battle you. Can you imagine that? You know what I'm saying? He said, I told everybody, you know, I asked everybody to battle you, and they said, nobody want to battle you. You know what I'm saying? They saying that they don't want to battle you, and he's saying what he's learning in this position is that when y'all talk, because Brooklyn Carter is saying, yo, Ryder said he'd battle me. Daddy Myers said he'd battle me. You know what I'm saying? But P's saying like, yo, when these people say they gonna battle you, when they get that call, it's a different story. And like I said earlier, before the live got cut out, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying in that particular situation, but I know a lot of y'all that be saying that y'all wanting a battle, that don't be the case. That don't be the case. You know what I'm saying? That does not be the case. You know what I'm saying? It's something I kind of want to talk. I don't know if I should talk about this now. I don't know. I was kind of talking about it. The next thing I know, I got to go, wait. But I will say this. You know what I'm saying? A-War, he was kind of talking about his situation. And then A-War ended up going live with P from the URL. Shout out to Angry Fan for the interview. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll end up like dropping that. Or maybe he already dropped it. And A-Ward is basically saying like, yo, this is my problem. Like, y'all want me to do like a free battle, but y'all want me to stay exclusive to the URL. My thing is, A-Ward, I don't think you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. A-Ward, you battle Ill Will, you battle like all kind of people. Geechee got, you already battle people, bro. You know, and you feel like you would be turning your back on other leagues that helped you get into the position that you in if you get into an exclusive contract with the URL. So you feel like an artist right now of what you think your caliber is shouldn't be in an exclusive contract with URL. You know what I'm saying? My issue with that is like, I mean, you ain't Pat Stay, wait a minute, A-Ward, wait a minute. We rock with you, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't no Pat Stay, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, it all comes down to negotiations, right? And I ain't saying you ain't no Pat Stay, like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't that good. You probably could beat Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying Pat Stay is a type of battle rapper that he can go, like, his legacy, he could do whatever he wants. So he could, you know, circumvent a process. You know what I'm saying? I don't think your name is as big as his or like a Mook or somebody that can just do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Pat Stay's with Mook, but like a Hollow, I don't think you're that level to where you can just like give them like crazy turns and be like, I'm not signing a contract. You're going to have to deal with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you at that level. I feel like you can be at a higher level the longer you go, the more longevity that you have in battle rap. But at the same time, I don't understand like why an A-Ward would even want to be on a URL. Like other than like, you know, if you ain't on URL, it don't count. That was in the past, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people aren't even understand. And I don't know why y'all so upset about it. Like, this is what it is, bro. And y'all still not paying attention. I've said it. People are kind of telling y'all ain't even paying attention. Y'all are stressed out about trying to be on a URL where the only visibility that you're gonna get is on caffeine. After caffeine, they're gonna put you on the app, which means you're gonna be shelved on the app. Why do y'all want to be on the app? Shout out to the app game. Why y'all want to be on the app so bad? You know what I'm saying? If I'm A-Ward, this is what I'm looking at. I'm not trying to pin rare breed. This is all leagues. Every league is dropping battles besides the URL. Why are you not you specifically, why are y'all trying to break y'all neck to go on the URL and have like what's the problem? Like, if they don't want to do a non-exclusive contract, so what? You just drop with ill will on RBE with a crowd and it dropped on YouTube. Everybody's seeing the battle now. Why do you want to stress on being on a URL? Like, it doesn't even, I wouldn't even want to be on a URL, right? Shout out to the URL. I wouldn't even want to be on a URL if I was an artist right now. If I'm an artist or if I'm a manager with an artist, I'm not going to tell that artist to be on a URL. I'm not going to tell them to do that right now. It doesn't make no sense. PIPERBOY Williams, Angry Fan, Vada, everybody gets more views than caffeine. Everybody. Look at the analytics. They all get more views. Hip hop is, everybody does more views than caffeine. Why do you want to even be? You got to think about, bro, they had wild events in a month and they only got 300-something thousand views. Why do you want to be on that platform so bad? Then you're going to go on an app after that, and you're not dropping on YouTube. Why do y'all want to be, and this is not just A-Ward, Brooklyn Carter, Spanish Harlem, all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all think all right, I want visibility. Chances are, I want to be a recording artist, right? I want to be a recording artist, or I want to have you know what I'm saying, people to just know who I am, to eventually be on BET, to eventually be on the freshman cover. All the people from the URL that was on freshman covers and on BET ciphers, they got on there from YouTube drops. That's what it was. It's YouTube drops, and it was some, you know what I'm saying, networking behind the scenes with Beasley and people like that. But for the most part, people knew these people from YouTube drops. Like when you see Surf, his Instagram following, or Arsenal, their Instagram, those are from YouTube drops. If you're on the URL, you're not going to get any YouTube drops. The only people that's going to be following you or telling you great and all that is just going to be the same people that have been seeing you over and over again. That's what's going to happen. So all the fast growing that you're doing, with your Twitter and all that, those are from YouTube drops. Why try to be pushed into a box? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's mad at P. Oh, well, P's not letting me do that. He not. What you mad? You mad? You want to be on a shelf? I used to work at Island Dev Jam. You had a shelf of rappers, and you had rappers that the industry was putting out there, and you had a shelf. You was gonna be on that shelf. It ain't a real shelf, but you're gonna be on the shelf. They're not gonna push your material, and then y'all sitting there saying, "Well, I'm not I know I'm not like a Mook, or I'm not like a person like." Then what's the problem? If you want to be on a URL, you got to do an exclusive contract. It sucks. I don't like the exclusive contract. Why? Av can't battle. You will never see Av versus Big K unless they put that battle on them. So that's the only time you'll ever see that battle. You're not going to see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't like contracts, but it is what it is. If I'm a business and I got a person like A-Ward, shout out to A-Ward, because I do like that he speaks for himself and he tries to do what A-Ward, you expect me on my league on a URL to have you come over to the URL, me to put money behind you, an engine behind you, which an engine is hip hop is real, 15 minutes of fame, you know what I'm saying, their media, you know what I'm saying, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And then market you, do this, and then still let you go on the competition. What? Come on, wait a minute. It don't make no sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. So it's like when I'm listening to P talk to all these people, nobody's making sense. And then they going on there to talk to them, and they're like, yo, we ain't really got no problems all like that. So what is this whole... This whole thing, this stage show that we seeing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like right now, you know what I'm saying? People mad at P because other people mad at P, bro. That's what I see, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't the same atmosphere as it was 4 or 5 years ago. If I have a choice, and this is not like, shout out to URL staff, this is not dissing y'all or nothing like that. If I had a choice to be on RBE or URL, I'm going to RBE. I'm just saying what it is. I'm saying what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or RBE or somebody, where I'm going somewhere else. It is what it is. Just because bloggers are talking about these people, don't mean they popping in all reality. There's a reality out there. It's the real world. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They ain't really like, you know what I'm saying, being visible all like that. People know that. Y'all don't know that. Y'all still see that URL brand and think as soon as you hit that league, it's a big deal. It's not. You know what I'm saying? More visibility is going to come from RBE, the Riot, like different leagues. It just is what it is. So I don't see what the big problem is, bro. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't see what the big problem. And P is right, bro. When he said, and this ain't no defending P, because me and P got our own, you know what I mean, our own problems. But he's right when he says that they ask, you know what I'm saying? Like other artists, whether or not they want to battle you, they be saying no, bro. That's a fact. They say no. You said, I think URL should stream events through the app. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like after this whole like caffeine situation, they could be stockpiling look, listen, they could be stockpiling battles. If caffeine doesn't own the URL and that expires, then they can start dropping stuff on YouTube to try to get people towards the app. I don't know what's happening. But all I know right now, while all this is going on, like y'all, we all think this is huge. Oh, Drake was on caffeine, he just gave out 150,000. Look at the whole month, how much views actually came in for Gnome, the tournament, all that. Look for 30 days and tell me that that was a huge situation. It's not. It just looks like it is if you're a diehard battle rap fan and you watching caffeine. It's not that big. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. And people they don't want to acknowledge it, bro. And I get it. Y'all still caught up in the old, like, you know what I'm saying? The old ways. You said you were, I was in the chat, trash and drugs. My problem with P is drugs is on every card, bro. But he said, like, yo, I'm not booking every card. But I do feel like he's got influence on who should be booked. You got to think, bro. The whole double impact, P booked every battle. You mean to tell he booked every battle? You mean to tell me he ain't got no influence? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was basically talking about Bills like runs like the, you know what I'm saying, the Crucible and all that stuff. You know, he ain't got nothing to do with that. There's other people that's talent scouts, and he don't do talent scouting. He just works with the black market media. You know what I'm saying? So he don't really like deal with none of that. So I don't know. It's on what you want to believe. It's all about perspective. Maybe these battle rappers are not talking to the right people to get to where they need to be. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm a battle rapper, I am not. You know what I'm saying? Chef Trez was smart. You know what I mean? People know who Chef Trez. Like, we don't even talk about Chef Trez. Nobody talks about Chef Trez in media. Nobody. Not me. I don't think he's that good. I don't talk about him. There's a lot of people that know who Chef Trez is. Why? Because he's out there. He's visible. He's on every league. You see what I'm saying? His battles are dropping. It is what it is. Like, nobody wants to acknowledge it. If I'm A-Ward, this is what I would approach the URL with. All right, so if you want me to do an exclusive contract, you don't want me on any of these leagues that help me get to the position that I'm in. All right, I'll be in an exclusive contract. Not that I'll be dissing the leagues and nothing like that. I'll be in an exclusive contract instead of doing 3 years, because I think 3 years is crazy. I don't, you know what I mean? 3 or 2 years, I'll do a year. You know what I'm saying? Can we do a year? Can we do a year and a half? But you don't have to pay me a whole lot of money. Make sure I get YouTube drops on the platform. If that's what you really want, then make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is the negotiation so difficult? It ain't got to be that difficult. Just be like, yo, this is what I want. My whole thing is I want to drop on YouTube. I want to be on a YouTube channel. That is what it is. So you ain't gotta pay me 12,000 per battle or nothing crazy. Give me 9,000. 9,000. Give me a YouTube drop. Give me a YouTube drop. That ain't that difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like to ask for. They could say no, but it's not that difficult to ask for. Y'all just wasn't like, I don't want no exclusive contract. I ain't saying this is what you're doing, A-War. I'm just saying, like, people. I don't want no exclusive contract, but I want to drop it on YouTube anyway. And y'all ain't let me do what I want to do. Y'all ain't let me. Like, this what y'all do. And I want all this money, and I want to. If I'm URL, I know in my mind, caffeine don't get no views. I'm about to put you on this app after you battle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making you do the chitlin circuit. I'm making you do the, you know what I'm saying, all the media and all that. So, you know, the engine's going to be behind. URL's going to be like making your brand bigger, whatever, put you on everybody. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that. We're going to make all these people start blogging on you, talking about. We're going to do that. We're going to keep your name out there a little bit. But in all reality, you ain't going to get no views on caffeine. You can't really quantify that because it's a whole event with everybody. You can't quantify like you actually bring in a certain amount of views. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can do that on every other league right now, but them leagues don't matter. This is the URL. We're trying to build you up, right? So when you get in that, you know what I'm saying? You come dealing with us, none of that matters. So now you start all the way over. Like, what you gonna do? Just be like, look, this is what I have. This is what I've done. I know y'all don't count this, but this means a lot to me. I want to be on this league. You want me exclusive? We could do the exclusivity. This is the biggest problem is exclusivity. YouTube drops. That's what I need. Nobody's thinking of that. Nobody's thinking of, do I have to manage? Do I have to manage y'all? What is this? They didn't even drop Tay-Rock versus Mook. You think they're going to drop you, A-War? Wait a minute. You're going to have to battle. You're going to have to battle Jesus or the devil or something. You're going to have to do a real one for them to drop a battle for you. You know what I'm saying? So you have got to have some crazy negotiation skills to even make it worth going to the URL. Man, if I have a catalog, I'm not about to be on the URL. I'm sorry, I rock with all y'all. I ain't even this year. I'm not about to be on the URL. Y'all are crazy. I'm not gonna. Chess versus Loso, one of the arguable battle of the year. You think they gonna drop that on YouTube? Last Christmas, they ain't give y'all nothing. You think you gonna see that? Coffee Brown versus T-Top, fire battle. If they would have dropped that battle on YouTube, Coffee Brown would be living like really high right now. You know what I'm saying? Like how great she did in that battle. They didn't even drop that on YouTube. Why do y'all want to be on the URL? I don't understand it. This ain't no tear down the URL. I'm just saying what it is. Maybe if they restructure, then yeah. But right now, no. You know what I'm saying? It is what I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people are mad at P just because Spanish Harlem. Maybe Spanish Harlem may have had a problem. You know what I'm saying? They tell him, no, you gotta dress a certain way. He may have had like a specific issue. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Benji Lolo, he had a specific issue. Like, yo, he did a battle. The footage got messed up. They didn't even record the battle like they said they were gonna record the battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? He already did that battle on the URL. Like, that's a different issue. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's issue is not the same. And I get it. Y'all want to start throwing shots at P. And then when he don't book y'all, and when you don't have a real legitimate reason to even be throwing shots at, and then when he don't book you, what you gonna do? And even though y'all throwing shots at Adam, he on an interview like, didn't I still call you even after all this situation to try to get you booked on stuff? Brooklyn Carter like, well, you know, you called me for Ultimate Madness. I called you for Ultimate. Brooklyn Carter, what are you? Wait a minute. Brooklyn Carter trying to make it look like they. Brooklyn Carter, man, you look at. Shout out to Brooklyn Carter. Shout out to you, man. You trying to make it look like they ain't trying to book you for nothing, and he said it. You couldn't say nothing. He was like, yo, didn't I just call you for? Because Brooklyn Carter was like, you know, I ain't gonna get no opportunities like battle like a Tay-Rock or something. He's like, didn't I just call you for Ultimate Madness? Yeah, but you said no, right? And he's like, yeah, I said no. Who the drugs battle? Rum Nitty. You could have battled Rum Nitty. You could have battled somebody with a name, right? Yeah, but what you mean? Yeah, but I don't know if y'all noticed, Tay-Rock was supposed to be in Ultimate Madness. He turned it down. These are things that the battlers don't know. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things battlers don't know. They think they know, but they don't know. A lot of people were supposed to be on Ultimate Madness. They turned it down. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of those people that you've seen, they felt comfortable in their ability. You could have potentially battled a Geechee Gotti or come on, bro. So I don't think his situation was even all that valid. You know what I'm saying? So y'all sitting here mad at dude for no reason, bro. It's crazy. Oh well, but you ain't about to let me battle. This person said he'll battle me, but like, and then he telling you like this is what I want to say, bro. This is what I want to say. Bro. Look, bro. When I told y'all early before the live got cut off, when I said battlers I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? Y'all know this, but y'all don't know this, right? And Mook and Brizz, I ain't gonna say everything. Me, Mook, and Brizz been talking all day, today. On and off, all day. Tell you what it is. I ain't gonna tell them what it is, but I'm gonna tell them what it is. Check this out. The whole Mook and Brizz situation. Brizz like, oh, I'm coming back to battle. If I come back, I want Mook. There's a lot of history with Brizz in the URL. He broke down a lot of it. I ain't saying nothing you ain't say, Brizz. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing you ain't say. Whole situation with the Mike P and the London situation, that battle didn't happen. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? You were forced to battle like Mr. Wavy. You ain't want to do that battle. And that was the only way you can get the other half of the money from the Mike P battle. So you basically battling Mr. Wavy for almost nothing in all this situation. And then the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? You feeling like they feeling some type of way because of strike 2.5 or whatever. You know, but at the end of the day, what did URL do? Everybody mad, oh, what y'all trying to play? And then they did the 2-on-2 and the Brizz situation happened with Mook. Oh, y'all trying to, they just don't like Brizz. They don't like Brizz. They don't like Brizz. What URL do? What did the URL don't care about personal feelings. I'm telling you what it is. They don't care about personal feelings. They don't care that Brizz and Hitman Holla went on radio stations talking crazy about I ain't saying it's crazy, but saying battlers, T-Top using it too. Battlers need more money. They ain't trying to pay it. They ain't trying to, and Hitman Holla leading y'all to the grave. Like, they ain't trying to pay us. If they ain't trying to pay, you shouldn't do it. You should make this much money in that. Strike 2.5, they put all our asses in it. We was all in strike 2.5. They made us look crazy in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? So, if they was really that mad with Brizz, why did they just give him Mook? You think they gave him Mook? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the first time. So you think they gave him Mook because they didn't like Brizz? I'm just. We all talk a lot, but a lot of facts. It's just a fact. I'm gonna talk to y'all about something else before I get out of here. They gave him Mook. Don't matter whether or not he thought Mook had more time. They gave him Mook. You got an option. Do you want to battle Mook or not? Yeah, I'll battle Mook. Promotion starts. Right? Everybody's promoting it. Oh, this about to be big. It's about to be huge. He backs out of the battle. Rock steps up and does the battle with Mook. Battle happens. I'm not saying, what I'm saying right now is not, y'all, Mook, Brizz, I ain't saying, look, listen. Mook wants to do the battle again. That I'm not going to say what league or none of that. If Mook wants to do the battle, they'll book the battle. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If Mook wants to do the battle, they'll book the battle. Now, you got Brizz is on like I just want to battle Mook. I want to get this battle out the way. I'm going to say, I'm going to say like this. Mook, you got me talking like you. And if he, look,